Okay, so I'm not going to have anything here anymore because these are going to cancel out. So there's going to be nothing there. Equals, and then I'm going to get my 8, 11, 5, 0 here. And I'm going to get my minus the 6, 9, negative 3, 12. Okay, and then I can put these together. Okay, so I'm going to get 2x on this side. And it's going to equal these put together. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Let me use a different pen that I haven't used yet. 11 minus 9 is 2. 5 minus negative 3. 2 negatives make a positive, so 5 plus 3 is 8. 0 minus 12 is negative 12. Okay, and I'm going to just break this and do the rest up here. Okay, so now I have this 2x equals 2 to 8, negative 12. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite that up here. So in a normal equation, if I had 2x equals, let's say 8, I would divide by 2 on each side, right? So I'm going to do that same thing here. I'm just going to divide each side by 2. So when I divide by 2, I'm going to end up, 2 divided by 2, those go away. So I'm end up with just this x. Okay, and then we can do 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Negative 12 divided by 2 is negative 6. So this is very similar to a multiplication scalar, okay, where we do it to every single part. It's basically like having a scalar of 1/2. If I had a 1/2, the 2 to 8, negative 12, I would just cut each of these in half and I would get the same answer. Okay, but this is our answer right here. Our matrix X is our 1, 1, 4, negative 6. Okay. All right. All right, go ahead and pause this video and write down this key concept of matrix multiplication. So scalar multiplication was multiplying some number by a matrix. Matrix multiplication is multiplying one matrix by another matrix. And it just gets a little bit different because we have so many elements to work with. So one thing to remember is we don't multiply just, oh, these two times each other, and then these two, and these two. Kind of like what we did with addition and subtraction. We don't do that with matrix and matrix. Okay. We do something that kind of distributes them. So we basically do this first row. We multiply A11 and we multiply it like this first row with this first column. Okay, so you go first row, first column, and that's going to be our first row, first column section. Okay, so we're going to do A11 times B11 plus A12 times B21. And that will be our first column and first row. All right. Then to get our second row, first column, we're going to do our second row times our first column. So A21 times B11, A22 times B21. Okay, and then we add those two together to get our second row, first column. Okay, this element right here. All right, then this one is in the first row, second column. So we're going to go back to our first row, second column, and we're going to do A11 times B12, A12 times B22, and then we add them together. Okay, This part is our second row, second column. So we're going to do second row, second column. And we do the same thing. We're going to do A21 times B12, A22 times B22, and then we add them together. Okay, so that's our key concept here. So let's go ahead and try an example of it. Okay, so problem 3 is multiplying matrices. Okay, and so if I tell you A is 2, negative 3, 1, 0, and B is negative 1, 0, 3, 4. Okay, and I want to know what is A, B. Okay, so to get our, I'm going to make this kind of big here. So to get our first, so our 2 by 2, we're going to end up with a 2 by 2 still. So we're still going to have 4 numbers here. Okay, so to do this first, we have to do, this is our first row, first column. So I want my first row, first column here. So I'm going to do first row, first column. So that means I'm going to do 2 times negative 1. And then I'm going to do 1 times 0. So plus 1 times 0. Okay, and that will be my first row, first column. Okay. If I wanted to do my second row but first column element, then I would do my second row, first column. So I'm going to do negative 3 times negative 1. Okay. And then I need to do my, so again, we're second row, so second row, and then first column, so this is my second row, first column, so I need to do 0 times 0. So plus 0 times 0. Okay. All right, and let's do this again. So this is my first row, but now I'm in my second column, so I want my first row, second column. So I'm going to do first row,